Well, for Michael Jordan, his legendary stature begins here at the University of North Carolina. Interestingly enough, when Michael came into college, he wasn't thought of as going to be the savior to North Carolina. North Carolina was already #1 team in the nation. So all of a sudden he comes into this talented team where he could develop and learn his skills and learn his craft. And I think that was the best thing for him. The game between North Carolina and Georgetown. This game is so important because you have 3 top 75 players playing in this game. Patrick Ewing was probably the premier player in college basketball, along with James Worthy. And now you're adding Michael Jordan to the mix. Michael became a focal point inside of the game that I don't know if Georgetown was aware of or was ready for. I think Michael Jordan hitting that game-winning shot propelled him into a great stratosphere of confidence. This is where he honed his skills to become the greatest basketball player that we've ever seen.
Well, New Orleans is buzzing tonight with the national championship in the Superdome. Now let's go over to tonight's public address announcer, Tommy Edwards.
Fans, welcome to the College Championship Game. Today's matchup, the Georgetown Hoyas and the North Carolina Tar Heels. For Georgetown, at power forward, standing 6'8", number 12, Harold McCray. For North Carolina, at the point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 32, Adam Barnett. For Georgetown, at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 14, Roy Duncan. For North Carolina, at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 51, Greg Bacon. For Georgetown, at the other forward position, at 6'6" number 31, John Nash. For North Carolina, the man in the middle, number 41, 6'9", 224-pound sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, Sam Perkins. For Georgetown at guard, number 21, 6'3", 170-pound senior from Gastonia, North Carolina, Eric Gordon. For North Carolina at guard, number 23, 6'5", 189-pound freshman from Wilmington, North Carolina, Michael Jordan. For Georgetown, the man in the middle, number 33, 7 feet, 220-pound freshman from Cambridge, Massachusetts, Pat Ewing. For North Carolina at forward, number 52, 6'9", 219-pound junior from Gastonia, North Carolina, James Worthy.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to New Orleans and the 1982 NCAA Championship game, featuring the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Georgetown Hoyas. Mike Fratello, both these schools hungry for a national title.
For Big John Thompson in Georgetown, this would be their first ever national championship. A chance for Sleepy Floyd, Patrick Ewing and company to go down in history.
And on the other side for North Carolina, this would be their first title, Clark, since 1957.
Well, they have had a few second-place finishes, including last year. Since that 57 championship, the Tar Heels really looking to get over the hump. They're hoping James Worthy and Michael Jordan can lead the way.
And if any guys can do it, Clark, it's those two right there.
I'd hang my hat on those two.
In the Hoyas backcourt, Sleepy Floyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McRae at the forward. And star Pat Ewing is the 5. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spots. At forward, Craig Bacon and All-American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center.
These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight.
It'll be the Tar Heels off the tip. Into the lane. Extra emphasis from Worthy, looking to avenge that title loss last year.
Have to take advantage of open lanes in this championship. Worthy did just that.
McRae passes to Ewing. Drops in the layup for 2. Clark, Ewing, and Jordan. Incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively. Rebounding and blocking shots, rim protecting, scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and slashing. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get after it.
I can't wait either. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Shoots from 12. The shot by Floyd, no good. Jordan against Duncan. A nice shot by Jordan. Clark and Mike, as we know, 2 big rule differences between the college and NBA game. No three-point line in NCAA basketball. And Clark, no shot clock as well.
Yeah, I think those rules, Kevin, favor teams that focus on the inside play. Guys like Pat Ewing. It also rewards those teams that are patient. Teams like UNC, who are prone to play a delay game at times.
And there's the feed to Nash. It's hauled in by the Tar Heels.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Here's Jordan. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Defense a little too amped up there. Jordan drawing the whistle.
The Tar Heels shooting their first free throws of the game.
Something that makes Michael Jordan's performance even more impressive, he's only a freshman, and here he is in the starting 5 of the finals.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
You know, before this weekend, none of these guys have played in a dome. It's hard to shoot in these places, Clark.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, Mike, that's a tad overrated, but there is something to the fact that your depth perception is a little bit off. You can't really simulate what it's like in a dome. So I think you look for these teams to really attack and not settle for jump shots.
And a dream deferred. The Tar Heels back once again in this championship game. For more, let's go to our championship sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. When you think about North Carolina, they are seeking their first national title in 25 years. They've been so close so many times. 4 times they were national runners-up, including last year. Sam Perkins and James Worthy are back from that team. They each said they learned a lot from last year's run in the tournament. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And for the Tar Heels, Mike, tonight, the X Factor might be a freshman.
This Michael Jordan kid is special. He lives for these big moments. Told me he wished he could have played last year. Might have been a different result.
Stage doesn't seem too big for him, does it, Mike?
Never. Well, this UNC team, they're known for their delay game. Without a shot clock, they'll hold the ball late, which in turn will shorten the games.
And you know, Mike, that style's worked extremely well for them this season. North Carolina has won 15 straight games and overall 31-2. Really impressive, smart basketball from a freshman. Jordan showing you good discretion with his shot.
Pass to McRae. and he uses the glass on the layup.
Look, we know him as Georgetown's leading scorer, but Floyd also a talented playmaker.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Jordan inside. Duncan is there. Here's Barnett. Offensive rebound. Perkins, the pass to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Ewing. The Hoyas trail by 4. Here's Floyd. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ewing inside. Covered by Perkins. On the basket by Ewing.
Inside, Ewing has the advantage against the Tar Heels. He's got height, reach, hard to cut him off.
Making the pass to Barnett. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by McCray. Clark, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end of the floor. Excellent game plan and execution.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan, what a leaper.
Flying high, Jordan levitates.
James Worthy.
Nash outside. Passes to 4. Ewing against Perkins. Goes up on the block. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
At 7 feet tall, Ewing can make short work of these plays. Grabs the ball and sends it back.
Here's Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Tar Heels have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the Tar Heels making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
And Weber's got the ball here for the Hoyas. 4-point game. The pass to Bailey. Now Ewing, covered by Worthy. Goes up with it. Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Hoyas shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe. That's good from Green. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Bacon, defended by Nash. Here's Worthy. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Worthy's got his second basket.
Nice show of strength by Worthy, getting through the defender and to his shot.
Nash, the pass to Bailey. Nash outside. Ewing left side. Over Worthy. And against the whistle, 2 free throws coming up. What's going to go on James Worthy?
A 7-footer with moves. Pat Ewing. That guy is a future first overall pick.
Perkins is checked in for North Carolina. Both free throws good from Ewing. Here's Jordan. 12 points for him. Do not test Pat Ewing. Wow, try someone else.
The 7-footer Patrick Ewing in the mind of the Tar Heel shooters.
Bailey misses.
And he was able to get a pretty good look right at the rim. Just unable to convert that time.
Georgetown center Pat Ewing, the 7-foot freshman, sensation, was born in Jamaica. Played lots of soccer and cricket as a youngster. His family moved to Boston for high school, and the rest is history.
Leper with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Ewing. They can't stop Ewing around the bucket.
Fighting to keep the play going, grabbing the board and sending it right back.
North Carolina leading. Right side, Jordan. And Jordan has gotten to 16, passing his season average.
And great shot selection by North Carolina. This is a team that was over 60% during the regular season.
Nash dishes to Ewing. Fades back. They get the rebound. Green. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Barnett passes to McLaughlin. Stolen by Weber. And it's off the back rim, no good. And naturally, Coach, when the Ewings moved to Boston, Pat picked up the game of basketball.
Boy, did he ever. Becoming one of the most sought-after recruits ever. Pat visited a few schools, including North Carolina, but Ewing picked Georgetown.
I think you liked big John Thompson, didn't you? The Hoyas trail by 6. Nash outside. He kicks it to Weber. Perkins against Green. And again, Georgetown no good. They've been taking care of business clearly.
Especially at the offensive end where they've been totally in sync.
Totally. Perkins showing you some really impressive strength, crashing through the contact to finish inside.
Coach, freshmen are going to have a big say who wins tonight. We were just talking about that. Carolina's Michael Jordan, Georgetown's Pat Ewing.
Fairly even thus far. It's rare in a title game to focus so much on the freshmen. But Jordan and Ewing are special.
Very special.
The conference freshman of the year, guard Michael Jordan appears headed to starter.
The Hoyas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And young Michael Jordan, born in Brooklyn. Clark, he grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And Kevin, it's well chronicled, but Jordan didn't make his varsity basketball team until he was a junior. It's an indication of how everybody's journey to development is different. Michael used that slight, though, as fuel, becoming a high school All-American. Michael Jordan, one to keep tabs on as his career progresses.
Ewing misses. Tar Heels leading by 8. Well, Gastonia, North Carolina, a small town of less than 50,000 people, features 2 stars in tonight's title game. David Aldridge has more.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Now, James Worthy of North Carolina and Sleepy Floyd of Georgetown both hail from Gastonia. While they grew up going to church together, they went to rival high schools. Despite James being highly recruited and Floyd going under the radar, it was Sleepy's Hunter S. High that got the better of James's Ashbrook in the 1977 state title game.
David, that is a great story and very interesting. Thank you very much. Hey, Mike, they say Gastonia, North Carolina, pretty much shut down tonight, all glued to the game.
You are correct. Everyone in that town is watching this game. Worthy with a chance to avenge the state title loss with a national title win.
Wouldn't that be something?
Playing in his final game at Georgetown, senior guard Eric Sleepy Floyd with just about 2,300 career points. Floyd is the all-time leader in Hoyas basketball history.
McCrae's checked in for Patrick Ewing. The Hoyas trail by 10. And Clark, the man they call Sleepy. Floyd is 6'3", and some kind of excitement for the Hoyas.
Love the way he plays with such flair and enthusiasm and energy. He's the focal point of the Georgetown attack, and I really expect Sleepy Floyd to be a first-round draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft.
He is a dynamo for sure.
Yep.
He's perfect from the line this time. Mike, we're still in the first half, but Jordan's been fantastic so far.
Jordan is not just scoring, but he's also been efficient, not wasting his chances.
Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got the lead up to 10 now for the Tar Heels.
That's a confidence booster. Perkins with the bucket and fights through some adversity.
Duncan, the pass to Floyd. The Hoyas have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
2 shots.
And he makes the first of the 1-and-1.
Sleepy Floyd trying to convert early on because these free throws may serve to be the difference late in the game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Tar Heels leading by 8. Adams finds Jordan. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Good hustle for Perkins on the offensive glass. He knows how important it is to work the boards.
Perkins gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Mike, when we take a look out on the court, so much talent out there right in front of us on the floor.
Kevin, there are at least 5 bona fide NBA players in this game. Ewing, Jordan, Perkins, Floyd, Worthy. A star-studded championship game.
Floyd passes to Green, and the rejection by Perkins.
Great positioning from Perkins defensively there. And we know defense wins championships.
Pass to Floyd. Now Duncan. Here's McCray. Worthy defending. Tries again. Green breaking loose. It's hauled in by the Tar Heels. Perkins got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Worthy, and Worthy throws it down.
I love how Worthy challenges the defense, daring the Warriors to come between him and the hoop.
The Hoyas trail by 12. Here's Floyd. A floater. And no good. Excellent defense from Worthy. Adams, the pass to Caldwell. Here's Jordan. How big has Jordan been for North Carolina? Up to the 20-point mark, ready for the moment. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Here's Floyd, covered by Perkins. The offensive rebound, Green. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
You know, I think when you give up second chance points, a lot of it comes down to simply a lack of effort.
Yeah, it's simple. A key part of playing good defense is limiting the offense to one shot. And that starts with boxing out.
The second effort. And that one goes long. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Tar Heels. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. The streets of New Orleans, a city with so much history. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, coming to you live from New Orleans, North Carolina, and Georgetown. Tonight, we'll crown a champion. And Worthy has got it here for North Carolina.
During this year's NCAA tournament, North Carolina is shooting over 75% in second halves. Some tremendous post-halftime play.
Taking a look at the Tar Heels. Perkins is out there with Worthy. Then it's Barnett. Then it's Jordan. And it's Bacon in at the 3 spot. Here's Floyd. Pass to Duncan. Feeds it to Ewing. The shot. A second chance effort. And the layup is good. Ewing's got 14 points.
I'm not sure you can defend Ewing much better, but he's simply too good.
Barnett passes to Worthy. Back to Jordan. Over Duncan. From NBA three-point range, Michael Jordan.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
And the wide-open shot from Duncan. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. In the tournament, Clark, the Tar Heels over 75% after the break. How have they shot it so well?
There are a number of factors, Kevin, but I think one of the primary ones is patience. UNC has that stall game, if you will. They're looking for the best shot, and they wait for the right shot. The experience of James Worthy, I think, helps them with that as well.
Helps them a lot. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering.
Reach-in foul. Adam Barnett. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Floyd. Inside. Here's Ewing. Mike, for each school, a chance to make some history tonight.
Georgetown looking for their first national title. UNC, they haven't won it all in 25 years.
Bacon goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Tar Heels lead by 10.
Worthy able to drop dimes, and the team success he recognizes is his success as well.
And here are the Hoyas now. They swipe it.
Not sure what he was thinking with that pass. The defense reading it well and pouncing all over. This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Nash, right side. Got a piece of it. To the inside. McCray. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. North Carolina freshman Michael Jordan. Fantastic, Mike, so far.
Shooting it well. Looking very comfortable shooting in the dome. Jordan will be key down the stretch. The Hoyas continue to take the ball away. Those live ball turnovers can be huge.
Bailey's checked in for the Hoyas. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his third foul of the game. Single bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for the first of the 1-and-1 opportunity. The Hoyas have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Tar Heels leading by 8. Worthy outside. Into double figures for James Worthy, a projected top 3 NBA draft pick.
Can't be afraid tonight. Worthy letting it all ride out there.
Passes it to McCray. Lays it up and banks it in. McCray has got 6.
In last year's title game in Philadelphia, North Carolina dropped it to Isaiah Thomas and Indiana 63-50. A bitter pill for sure for these Tar Heels.
Here's Worthy. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And 12 points for James Worthy.
And probably his last collegiate game, James Worthy definitely impressing those NBA scouts.
Here's McCray, and he bangs it home with one hand.
No need for anything flashy or fancy. What they need right now is points.
That's right, Clark. He just wanted to make sure they converted.
But no reason not to put some power behind them. Let the defense know you're coming for them.
And North Carolina, Mike, dropping last year's NCAA championship game.
It's a huge motivating factor for their returners. Guys like James Worthy, Sam Perkins. They said that loss fueled them during off-season workouts.
Those are terrific college basketball players. Tar Heels leading by 10. Perkins, the pass to Worthy. Perkins dishes to Worthy. Here's Bacon. Back to Worthy. Here's Jordan.
Establishing his presence inside. Jordan drawing more contact here.
Born in Washington, D.C., John Thompson is the perfect head coach for Georgetown. Big John was a great player back in his day. Backed up Bill Russell for 2 years with the Boston Celtics.
Free throw good. Jordan. And he makes both free throws. Here's Floyd. They're doing what they can do, Clark, to mount a comeback.
And one of the things to keep in mind is that they don't have to get it back all at once. I mean, just focus on making each possession count.
Big John Thompson patrolling the sidelines, Clark, for the Hoyas. What makes him such a great coach?
Well, the players love, but they also respect him greatly. You marvel at what he's done at Georgetown. He's really built that program into a perennial power. Prior to his arrival in 1972, it was a perennial losing program. He's got the Hoyas right on the precipice of a championship tonight.
He does indeed. Mike, when it comes to shooting, so far, so good for North Carolina in the second half.
They're executing their offense well, getting great looks against a stiff Georgetown defense. No question, Jordan has found an offensive flow here. Not easily done as a freshman in a championship game.
Nash, the pass to Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Michael Jordan taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. Both free throws good from Green. Tar Heels leading by 10. In the matchup between the two outstanding freshmen, Mike, which you and I have looked so forward to tonight, a clear advantage so far for Michael Jordan.
He's getting the better of Pat Ewing. This is huge for North Carolina.
Duncan can't hit. Now the Tar Heels with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 30 points.
Terrific resilience from the young Jordan. Not letting the contact bother him at all.
Takes a step back. Here's Ewing. And Bacon pulls it down. Bacon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, one Tar Heel is stepping up, Mike, in the national title game, freshman Michael Jordan.
We expected that from Michael. He's a big game player. And boy, Jordan's been huge tonight.
Just gigantic.
I love that possession. Get the ball close to the hoop. A winning play.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
Trying to close the gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks inside.
Worthy finds Jordan. Once again, UNC shooting the lights out in the second half.
The way Jordan flies through the air, it's not like other guys. He's still going up when others are coming down.
Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. It'll be foul number 5 on him, so now he's fouled out of the game. Single bonus situation, so it's a 1-on-1 free throw opportunity now. Adams, he's checked in for Jordan. Monroe's checked in for Adams. And so he hits both. Tar Heels leading by 10. Here's Bacon. Ewing gets the rebound.
Again and again, Ewing owning the glass. A major factor tonight. Georgetown trying to get their first national title. This is a program that missed the NCAAs for 32 straight years. just their second ever appearance in the Final Four.
This entire tournament, North Carolina has been outstanding executing in the second half.
When North Carolina has a big like Perkins getting an assist, that shows you how well they move the ball.
Floyd passes to Green. Worthy with the defensive effort. And unlike North Carolina, Georgetown was not considered a blue blood in college hoops.
No, I tell you what, that changed though, Kevin, when John Thompson got hired 11 years ago.
It did.
Yeah, Georgetown was considered a small hoop school. Now, they are a premier program. A title would cement them amongst the nation's best.
Their recruiting has been terrific. The free throw drops for Perkins.
Always with a calm demeanor. Even if he doesn't show it, Perkins is a fierce competitor.
And the Tar Heels making a change here.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Nash outside. And the rejection by Perkins. Here's Caldwell, covered by Duncan. They grab their own miss and out of bounds. The Hoyas will take it. Here's Nash. Mike, they've got plenty of time to get back into this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
He feeds it to Green. It's rebounded by Perkins. Perkins got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Worthy. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Ewing trying to get open. And Green slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Sending it right back with authority.
He is such an asset, Clark, to his team on the glass.
Yeah, keeping the ball out of enemy hands and making sure they finish the play strong.
Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Worthy. And now the Tar Heels on the break. Here's Caldwell. The rebound by the Hoyas. Now the pass to Duncan. And stolen by Perkins. Worthy against Green. Here's Perkins. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. Worthy's got 5 assists tonight.
Working inside, Perkins able to penetrate that Georgetown defense.
Duncan surveying the D. Pass to Floyd. It's hauled in by the Tar Heels. Worthy's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ewing against Perkins. Pass to Bacon. Releases. Again, North Carolina.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
The Hoyas trail by 20. Kicks it to Green. Passes it to Ewing. Looking to get it going. And he gets it back.
With that offensive rebound right there, they're likely to have the last possession. Great activity level on the board. Impressive. Wow.
And the Tar Heels call time here. They're up by 18. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Teams changing it up here. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second half. Here's Adams. Thomas trying to break loose. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Green's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the middle. Here's Weber. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
Adams with it. Now Green defending. Caldwell passes to Thomas. And there it is for him.
Well, you know, I hesitate to never say never, but I don't think there's really enough time for a comeback to happen.
It's a sizable lead, and it may get even bigger.
Down low, here's Green. Great D that time from Thomas. Tar Heels leading by 18. Caldwell passes to McLaughlin. Fires it up. Again, North Carolina.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
And finished off by Davis.
Not the biggest foreman out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
Shoots it up. That one off the back iron and out.
Why would he take that shot? No chance with that kind of look.
Beats me. Sometimes you just don't know what players are thinking.
And while this run is impressive, I just don't think it will be enough.
The clock is not on their side here, that's for sure. But at least they'll finish things on their terms.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Working it down low and going to work.
Here's Bailey. And the North Carolina Tar Heels are national champions. What a season. 32-2. Now a national title to make it complete.
James Worthy, Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. It was a blend of youth and experience for UNC.
And for the Hoyas, Clark, a bitter defeat, but they'll be back.
Kevin, as long as they have Pat Ewing, I think Georgetown makes another title run next year.
I agree. And so
the first time I ever saw Michael Jordan was in 1981 at the McDonald's All-American game in Wichita, Kansas. As soon as I saw him on the court, he was different. Every practice session was like Game 7. And he did that relentlessly every single session. Okay, he's dominating us. He's the best player in the gym by far. You see this. But can he do it against NBA players at that next level? 1984 Olympic team, we went on somewhat of an NBA tour against NBA All-Stars to prepare for the Olympics in LA. All the stars showed up. Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale. The best player on the court was Michael Jordan, this junior from the University of North Carolina. And I think ultimately, it was the preview of the greatest player of all time coming on the scene.
a look from above the skyline of the city of Indianapolis, Indiana, where we'll be bringing you today's action. And now, let's go across the floor. Time to hear the player introductions.
Welcome, fans, to the exhibition matchup. The starting lineup for Team USA. A 6'1" sophomore from Washington, D.C. and Duke University, number 24, Pete Reynolds. A 6'4" senior from Barberton, Ohio, at the University of Arkansas, number 8, Brooke Grant. A 6'9" senior from Brandon, Florida, and Vanderbilt University, number 18, Jeff Turner. A 6'7" sophomore from Brantley, Alabama, and Auburn University, number 45, Chuck Person. A 7-foot junior from Cambridge, Massachusetts, and Georgetown University, number 6, Patrick Ewing. A 6'1" freshman from Newcastle, Indiana. He plays at Indiana University. Number 4, Steve Alford. A 6'5" junior from Wilmington, North Carolina. Number 9, Michael Jordan. A 6'6" junior from Brooklyn, New York, and St. John's University, number 13, Chris Mullen. A 6'9" sophomore from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the University of Oklahoma, number 12, Wayman Tisdale. A 6'9" senior from Lakeland, New York, and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, number 14, Sam Perkins.
Welcome, everyone. Joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. I'm Kevin Harlan. With us on the sidelines, David Aldridge. We're all set here for what promises to be an exciting exhibition game between Team USA and Mike, a squad of NBA stars.
That's right, Kev. Team USA, of course, the team assembled from amateur talents across the country, which will go on to compete in the games this summer. Lots of young guys looking to make a splash in this one.
Our Team USA has its work cut out for them, taking on these NBA stars.
No kidding. You got that right. Just look at the roster for the NBA stars, and you'll see that the name is very appropriate. These are some of the best players the league has to offer. A bunch of big-name talent on their bench.
The best of the best, you're right. Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2. Then Chris Mullen at the small forward. Wayman Tisdale at power forward. And down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point, with Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then it's teammates Larry Bird and Robert Parrish filling out the front court.
We know this game doesn't go on anybody's record, but you can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads. These are all true competitors.
Back to Thomas. Sweet move, driving inside. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, Isaiah Thomas, such a creative ball handler. Rush hour handles and a fantastic feel for how to break defenses down.
Mike, it only makes this game more interesting to watch as a fan. Clark, the fact that both teams are playing for keeps is so interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this contest is going to be full of a lot of up and down basketball. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm expecting a lot of high-intensity, high-effort play for both sides to be pushing themselves to be at their best.
One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
They get it back. Parrish. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan attacking right away. Looking to get something going here.
You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for their money. We know he's competitive, and he's certainly going to try to prove a little something out there, that's for sure.
Well, Jordan is also special because he's fun to watch. Once he takes that first step to go on the attack, you can't take your eyes off of him. He's a remarkable young talent.
The fadeaway. Again, the Stars score.
You know, from that far out, McGuire pretty much automatic.
Here's Alford. Mullen passes to Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one. And that's who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride, don't they?
Yes, they do.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You can tell Bird is a natural leader out on the floor. His guys look to him to set the tempo and help them maintain their focus.
McGuire, no good. Rebounded by Perkins, something he's become very good at while at UNC. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
Pass to Bird. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Right away, you're impressed by the play of Team USA. This squad may be built from amateur pieces, but all of these guys are at or close to a true NBA skill level.
Mike, I don't think there's any question about it. Some of these guys are definitely going to leave the summer games headed to the league. So you do expect them to be playing at close to a pro level even now. But I have to agree with you. This just isn't some scrappy university team we're looking at.
And unfamiliar opponents tonight. That adds some intrigue as we go to David Aldridge for more.
Thanks very much. Now, both squads are excited to check out their future competition. USA, they can't wait to test themselves against the likes of Larry Bird. And the NBA stars are very curious to see what Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing can do. They know they're dealing with potential rivals in their professional careers in this one. Back to you.
Good stuff, David. Thank you. Mike, I think we expected that might be the case.
A terrific chance to do some feeling out. And it's really no shock to hear the NBA vets want a closer look at these young incoming talents.
They've got to be curious, right? My goodness.
They hear about them all year.
Right. Catching up on the changes for the NBA stars. McHale comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Easting in for Isaiah Thomas.
You know, something that could give the NBA stars an edge are the little things. Oftentimes I say the playing things are the main things, and you learn that as a pro. Little attention to detail type stuff, like playing a strong transition game or being able to read and anticipate where a play is going. That's stuff that pros do.
You might just see more high IQ plays coming from the NBA stars. They'll be a little more calculated with their approach, where Team USA might try to just get things done with sheer willpower and effort.
Ewing, the pass to Alford. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's an outstanding find by Ewing. It helps that he's as tall as he is because he's able to look over the floor quite cleanly.
Pass to Parrish. At the tip. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Williams, he's checked in for the NBA stars. Reed comes in for Aguirre.
Both teams here are dealing with unfamiliar lineups, playing with guys they usually play against.
Patrick
It'll be
Ewing.
interesting to see how they adapt to best fit that.
Well, Mike, to me, it simply looks like a glorified high-level playground game. I mean, you got to make adjustments on the fly, adapt to one another. For Team USA and the NBA stars, that's going to be the case. If something isn't working, the coach just has to be adaptable.
Pulls it up. Jordan can't get it to go. Here is Seasting. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the pass to Williams. Here is Seasting. Pass to Reed. He's looking for McHale and finds him. Over Mullen. Here's Williams. And the layup is good.
Another lead change. Back and forth we go as neither team willing to back down after a bucket.
And no matter which side you are cheering for, these are the games you love. Both teams fighting every step of the way.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan.
First personal
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And you can see he was set right there in good legal guarding position. That's a nice job.
And his teammates appreciate him sacrificing his body. Just a gritty defensive play.
Persons checked in for Team USA. The Stars with the lead. Seasting passes to McHale. Releases. Shoots over Turner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Gets to the line a whole bunch. McHale does it here with a sweet pump fake.
The Stars have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Concax checked in for Patrick Ewing. Here's Person. Turner inside. McHale's there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. Team USA shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Turner.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
He's quick. Seasting has defenders flailing to keep up.
NBA Stars shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
And he's making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
And that one drops for him. Jordan's got 8 points.
A big part of Team USA's strategy has to be making the NBA stars earn their looks. Nothing easy. If they give up quality shots, you know these pros are going to knock them down. So they've got to take away those easy, good looks.
Here is Seasting. Back to McHale. Fades and shoots. Williams kicks to McHale. Seasting passes to Whitman. Here is Seasting. Passes it to McHale. Another shot. Williams trying to break free. And McHale finishes inside. McHale's got the lead up to 4 now for the Stars. Coach, no question Team USA is going to have to work overtime to effectively defend the NBA Stars.
Well, outworking the pros might just be the key. Team USA is full of energetic young guys. So all-out effort on that end could be the difference maker.
Team USA trails by 4. And Jordan has it in the corner. That bucket puts Jordan in double figures for scoring. Nicely done. Mike, we're pretty far into this game. How do you like what you've seen so far of Michael Jordan?
I gotta say, I'm impressed. He's playing against some of the country's best pros and making a real impact out there.
What a talent. Turner passes to Alford. That ties it up.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here are the Stars. Pass to Reed. Here's McHale. Turner covering. The jump hook. Goes back up. Williams, that's good. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the timing from him on the offensive glass? Positioning himself perfectly to capitalize.
In close games, you got to take the hard foul. Wow, you cannot allow dunks in close ball games.
Clark, as you always say, these easy points will kill you. Absolutely destroy you, huh?
You got to shut them down.
Oh.
And that begins with better pressure on the ball. They need some better effort defensively. You really can't overstate how many exciting rising stars there are on this Team USA roster. Dynamic college athletes, many of whom already have big NBA expectations attached to them.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Well, like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
Second personal foul.
Guys like Perkins and Jordan and Ewing all seem like, to me, Clark, potential first-round picks.
And I agree, Kevin, and it's a very interesting thought to consider while you watch how they handle these NBA stars. I mean, in some ways, this is like a first real taste of pro competition for these guys.
Like, I could see Ewing going #1 overall, and I could see Jordan, for instance, going in the top 3 or 4 picks.
I don't have any arguments there.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That was a putback, relentlessly attacking the glass.
Clark, he really pulls out all the stops, doesn't he?
Doesn't hold back at all.
Yeah, he knows his team counts on him for these saves.
Here's Parrish. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Parrish has got it all tied up now for the Stars.
Something that's really making this game special is this crowd. I'm told it's over 60,000 people who packed in here to see Team USA take on the NBA Stars.
Jordan's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Thomas passes to Parrish. Back to Thomas. 60,000 people. I mean, that's enormous. For a rare look, Clark, at so many amazing players.
And Kevin, it's not surprising at all that many are salivating for this matchup. And I'm sure there are plenty of you folks at home who couldn't be here in person, but you're making just as much noise as these fans are in the building.
And now we can enjoy it together. Me, Mike Clark, and all of you. Thomas up top. Outside, Aguirre. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Nice job by Aguirre, finding available space down low and exploiting it.
Tisdale passes to Mullen. Here's Tisdale. Bird covering. Here's Mullen. Jordan, right side. Excellent D there from Parrish. Here's Paxson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Jordan against Parrish. Jordan can't get it to go. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The NBA Stars have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Take a break.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Bird hits them both. And here's Team USA now. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
59 seconds left here in the first half. Thomas surveying the D. Here's Bird. And once again off the mark by the NBA Stars. Tisdale passes to Jordan. Over Bird. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for Team USA. And with a decent amount of this game already gone, Michael Jordan has been, Coach, just superb on offense.
Yeah, this NBA star squad has not been able to shut him down. And he's outpacing Larry Bird in terms of scoring because of it.
Can you believe what you just said? Outpacing Larry Bird. Man, it's amazing.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Parrish, and it's Parrish with the jam.
Boy, he's so crafty, Isaiah Thomas, and really unselfish. A pass-first point guard. He knows exactly when one of his guys is open and how to get it to him.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Stars out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone, for the second half of action in this exhibition game between Team USA and the NBA Stars. It has been a fun one so far.
What stood out to me after a full first half of play is the sense of competition out there on the floor. The NBA Stars aren't handling Team USA with kid gloves. They're giving their all.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Stars. The lead is 2. Here's who Paul Matthews is starting the second half with. Tisdale out there with Mullen. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Alford. And it's Perkins in at the 5. And Clark with Team USA. They don't seem to be holding anything back.
Without question, if these young guys are intimidated by playing against pros, they're not showing any signs of that. And, you know, it's not so easy to have to go up against the guys you're accustomed to looking up to, Kevin. That takes a lot of confidence.
A lot of guts, you're right. One half gone, Coach, and you have to admit Jordan has looked good matched up against some of these NBA stars.
Oh, absolutely. He's attacking what he wants and finding himself shots, showing no fear against some talented NBA defenders.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
Wayman Tisdale. First personal foul. First team foul.
Parrish outside. The pass to Aguirre. And Thomas now, top of the key. Over to the wing. Pass to Paxson. Bird with it. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. Paxson's got 3 assists now in this one. Jordan drives in. He gets it in there. Jordan's got 24.
Just carving up the defense with ease. Jordan excels reading angles, finding avenues to the rim.
Paxson passes to Thomas. From 17 feet out. And the NBA Stars again with the bucket.
You know, I find this an interesting challenge that all of these players have to deal with. Playing with a coach they're not quite familiar with. That can be more challenging than it seems when you haven't had a lot of practice time to build up a relationship there. Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
On the wing, Bird. Parrish up top. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Over Perkins. Thomas, no good. Mike, you can speak about this, but I've always thought it's an interesting dynamic when players have a new or temporary coach in control.
It's really all about respect. As a player, you have to respect what the coach is trying to do. And as a coach, you have to respect that the players aren't fully accustomed to your style and be patient with them.
Sounds like communication key. Thomas passes to Bird. A beautiful reverse layup. Bird's got the game tied up here for the Stars.
An innate ability to score the basketball. Bird beats you in many different ways. That time from close range.
Let's hear now from David Aldridge as we come out of the half. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. As they come out of the break, it's no surprise that This has been a mental game as much as physical. Now, Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas, who are two great basketball minds, are, of course, making high IQ plays. But guys like Michael Jordan and Sam Perkins are keeping up with them. I think Jordan's defense especially caught some of the veterans off guard. Guys, back to you.
I bet it did. Thanks, D.A. Jordan's skills, Clark, certainly have impressed a lot of people in this game, haven't they?
Me included, Kevin. I mean, his awareness is outstanding for such a young player. That's what jumps out to me. You can tell he's really done a good job studying his opponent's tendencies.
And Clark, they've got to be gaining respect for the kind of game Jordan shows, don't you think?
Clearly, without a doubt.
In some ways, this game between Team USA and the NBA Stars is a classic matchup of youth versus experience. No one knows this game better than the NBA Stars, but Team USA has such explosive athleticism.
Looking at who's out there now for the Stars. McHale's checked in for Aguirre, and Woodson subbed in for Paxson.
Great job by McHale creating contact by being physical himself.
So, Clark, if this is a battle of youth versus experience, which wins out?
Kevin, that's a hard call. It's tough to pick a favorite here. I mean, I think Team USA could surprise us by keeping the energy level high as this game wears on, but down the stretch, I tend to lean towards the experience of the veterans because they've been here and done this so many times before.
Yeah, they know how to finish strong.
Exactly.
And McHale drops them both.
Hey, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, McHale is a guy you definitely have to game plan for. His low post moves are ridiculous.
No good from Ewing. And the Stars leading by 3. Passes it to Bird. Over Mullen. Here's Parrish. That one is good again. He's 6 away from the floor with the basket. Second half is underway, and for the moment, it's the NBA Stars who are out ahead.
And, you know, Kevin, this is where Team USA will really be tested. I mean, because they have to maintain their focus, keep fighting, and keep their composure and confidence. Pros never give up on the game.
Yeah, this is a great challenge for Team USA. Team USA trails by 7. Here's Jordan. Money from the wing. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit, and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
Thomas, good.
The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
Thomas gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Jordan can't get it to go. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Stars. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Look at McHale getting after it. Saw his opening and puts it down.
And here's Team USA now. Ewing left side. Outside, Jordan. The Stars with the rebound. Up top, Bird. 9 points in the game so far, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Team USA trails by 9. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Defense tries a little too hard to stop Jordan, and he smartly draws the foul.
Team USA have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. First free throw is good.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Here's Woodson. Defended by Jordan. Poked away and stolen by Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 33 points. And as we enter the home stretch of this contest, Clark, the NBA Stars are in command of the league.
Well, the effort from Team USA has been good. They've been playing hard, but the NBA Stars just have that little bit of extra know-how, that veteran savvy and that's helped them find the lead.
Some savvy defense from the NBA stars, outworking the younger guys.
And the Stars leading by 3. Out of this game already in the books, and offensively, Coach, Michael Jordan has been putting on a show, finding shot after shot after shot.
And taking a big scoring lead over Larry Bird. I really think this NBA Stars unit was just unprepared for Jordan. Maybe they thought an amateur would be easy to guard.
Well, maybe they did. I don't know. It has been interesting, though, hasn't it? Mullen kicks to Jordan. Shoots it. And that one hits back iron. Well, most of this game behind us now, and all you can say about Michael Jordan's performance, Mike Fratello, is wow, what a show he has put on against these NBA stars.
Certainly does look league ready, doesn't he? Woo. You can just see why fans are so excited about Jordan's potential as part of an NBA team.
I mean, he's got everything. Second chance shot, and McHale finishes inside. And now a 9-point Stars lead.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they don't all end in scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
And it's in there.
You know, we see this a lot. Both teams running their game plans flawlessly. Players are so skilled and efficient at the offensive end.
Seems like neither of these teams can miss right now. I'm interested to see how long they're capable of keeping this up.
It's good. Woodson's got his first bucket of the night. Team USA trails by 9. Here's Jordan. Perkins trying to break loose. No good from Jordan.
What catches my eye as this game wears on is the consistency of Team USA. Young guys often start to lose focus down the stretch, but not Team USA.
From in close with force.
Well, they need all the points they can get, guys.
In a tight game like this, dunks feel extra important.
Here's Jordan. Here's Perkins. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it down.
Fighting hard for the second chance look. Perkins knows completing the play is worth the effort.
And slam dunk by McHale.
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with 2 hands.
Yep, sweet dunk for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2 points.
And Team USA calling timeout here. And a new group getting ready for the Stars. Robert Parrish is checked in for Williams. Bird comes in for McHale. Aguaya's checked in for Reed. And it's Paxson in for Woodson. Tisdale, he's checked in for Team USA. The concentration from Team USA could be an indication, Clark, of good coaching.
That's part of it, but it also can indicate player IQ. I mean, these aren't just college players. I mean, they're the very best of the college guys. They know what it takes to win games, and focus is a big part of that.
You said it. Paxson passes to Thomas. Top of the key. And there's another one for the Stars.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
Mullen, that's good, and Ewing with the assist.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the NBA Stars. Pass to Bird. Got a piece of it. Here's Alford. On the wing, Mullen. Inside. Tisdale passes to Mullen. Count the basket.
A talented shooter like Mullen doesn't need much time to get set to shoot. Get him the ball, he's ready to go.
Paxson outside. And there's the pass to Thomas. And he finishes nicely on the way. Thomas got 10 points here in the second half.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for that.
Again, the Stars score.
Nice shot that time from the mid-range. It is one of Paxson's go-to shots.
Here's Ewing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with how effective he's been offensively, you'd like to see him be more aggressive. He needs to keep shooting if they want to cut into this lead.
Aguirre kicks to Parrish. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Team USA. 1:10 left to play here in the second half. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the inside. Here's Mullen. Makes it off the glass.
Even with physical defense, it's hard to shake Mullen's focus.
Here is Paxson. Intercepted. Here's Perkins. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What an important bucket from Perkins. Not fazed by the moment.
Outside Thomas. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
This one's close to being over.
I think if they get a couple stops, this game is toast.
Here's Tisdale. Outside Jordan. Over Paxson. They get it again. Kicks it out to Mullen. There's the dish to Jordan. And another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
Strong move in there by Jordan to draw the contact.
First free throw is good, and that turns the lead to 6. And so Jordan nails both of them. And so here are the stars. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Seastrom's so heady as a point guard, very comfortable facilitating this offense. Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Team USA calls timeout. They trail by 7. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the 4th.